It is cooking time, and we are all invited to sit by the fireside and cook together while bonding as a family. So, welcome back to Channel Z's Twist, and here we twist the little things my mom showed me in her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful traditional kitchen. So, in today's episode, we're going to see how to use cassava and banana to make some Accra cassava or cassava and banana fritters. All we need is some very, very ripe bananas and some cassava, fresh cassava. That's what we need. So we're going to start by peeling our cassava. Just go ahead and peel your cassava nicely. I went for the red cassava. That is always preferable. Go for the red cassava. I think I showed you how to identify red cassava. You can see the skin looks pink. To know that your cassava is red cassava, you know from the skin. The skin is pink and the white cassava has a white skin. Right. So let's peel our cassava nicely. Once you peel your cassava, just drop it in some water and wash it as soon as you finish peeling it. So that's just what we are doing here. Just wash your cassava nicely and it's time to grate. We're going to go ahead and grate our cassava. Now you can blend your cassava if you want, but I don't want to use that option because I'm not very sure I will love the texture. So I'm going the traditional way. We are going to grate our cassava. Just do that and watch your fingers. Right. So like I said earlier, just watch your fingers because you do not want to add your fingers into your fritters or your grated cassava. Now, grating cassava is a bit tedious. If the quantity is much, if you have a large quantity, it's a bit tedious. But again, it's some physical exercise. You help to exercise your hands, your muscles, and all. Yes, that's why we are strong in Africa. Yeah, so we're done grating our cassava. I just left this because I wanted to boil and eat with my leftover vegetable. So here we've got our grated cassava. I'm just going to use my kitchen cloth and strain the cassava. We want to take out all the liquid that is found in our grated cassava. Now, I also didn't want to blend my cassava because I might want to add water to the cassava and straining it would give me more trouble. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. So I had two reasons. Not being very sure of the texture, I wanted to have the traditional texture by grating it, and secondly, I wasn't ready for more work. All right, so you can see this is a quantity of water that I was able to extract from my cassava. Now next, let's go ahead and peel our banana nicely. Just make sure your bananas are ripe because our bananas will serve as our sweeteners. All right, so I just used a masher to, mash the banana nicely. Once that is done, we're just going to go ahead and add our cassava. It's very, very simple. You can see how dry our cassava is. So it's very easy, and we need just three ingredients for this Accra banana or Accra cassava. Just your salt, your cassava, and your bananas. Just make sure your bananas are really ripe. So we are adding our grated cassava into our, mashed bananas. Now you can also blend your bananas, but I didn't want to go for that option as well. So I decided to use my hands because I'm a bit more comfortable using them, and I'll be sure that the cassava is evenly distributed in the banana. All right. So at this stage, you can see that our mixture is perfectly made, and we're just going to go ahead and make some small balls with our hands. Just put a bit of the mixture in your palm and rub it and get you some small, beautiful balls. You can also make the long shapes. Yeah, back home we're used to the long shape, so you can just go ahead and roll it in your palms and get that shape that you desire. So at this stage we are done with that, and then we need to start frying. Now you need to always have enough banana because banana is the only sweetener we are using to make our fritters. Now I'm using vegetable oil, but traditionally we use palm oil. Here palm oil is quite pricey, it's very expensive, so I do not dare joke with my palm oil. Now, once you drop your balls in your oil, just let them sit for some time before you stir them. You do not want to stir them immediately, otherwise, you're going to crush them. They're going to get scattered in your pot and everything will be messed up. So just let it cook for some time before you go ahead and stir. Now, while our balls are cooking, we're going to go ahead and fry some fish because we're going to be enjoying this with some fish, right? So now you can see it's cooking nicely. You're going to let it cook on medium to high heat for about 25 minutes because you really need to cook it well, right? So, friends, here we are just multitasking, frying our fish and frying our okra cassava or our okra or our cassava fritters. So just let it cook until dark golden brown like so, and then you can take it off the heat because we really need our okra to get cooked right on the inside. All right. Now just take it off and transfer into a strainer on a piece of tissue paper that will help absorb the excess oil that is found on the okra. All right. So flip your fish, and once your fish is ready, take it off the heat like so. Now, as a Cameroonian, to enjoy this treat, you need some hot pepper sauce on the side or some hot dip on the side. I'm going to quickly show you how I made one for the okra. Now we have here six scotch bonnet peppers. We've got some sliced onions. It's about half a medium-sized onion. Then I have one size of my homemade green seasoning. I have here some carrot. It's about half a large carrot. Then I have here some garlic and a thumb-sized ginger. In my little plate there, I've got some Eden fruit. Then we have 2 grains of bebe or granite spice, and I've got about 8 grains of ginseng and about a teaspoon of white pepper. So quickly, we're going to toast them nicely. Always remember to toast your spices. Once you toast them, let them cool down, and then you go on to peel your bebe or calabash nut. So I'm just peeling my calabash nut nicely, and then I'll go ahead and blend everything until smooth. So I'm just slicing my ginger. Introduce everything into a clean blender and blend until smooth. I just add a little bit of water. Here you can see our mix is nicely blended. All our ingredients are blended. I'll just put it in a pot and allow it to cook. Once it cooks until you see that the water is almost getting dry, add in some oil, add some salt and adjust if need be. So now you just let it cook until all the water is dry and all you have is oil. Now remember, the oil serves as a preservative. So as you can see, all we have left is oil, no water. So our pepper sauce is ready and it's time to use and enjoy our Accra cassava. So this is what we have here, a beautiful plate loaded with some fried Accra, some fried fish, and our side dish, which is hot pepper sauce. So you just go ahead and dip your Accra in the pepper and enjoy. Why don't you give yourself this treat? This is beautiful, it's amazing, it's simple, and the ingredients are very easy to get. So we have come to the end of our video and we will be saying goodbye in a bit. But before then, let's remind ourselves to always be kind, to always show kindness, even to those who hurt us. Always remember to do a random act of kindness. It really matters. It really, really matters. So thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for your love and support. And please do not forget to like, comment, and share the video. If you are yet to subscribe, please just click on the subscription button and I'll be extremely grateful. I love you all and please do not make this your last. I would love to have you around in our next upload. Bye.